Alrighty, chat. So today I went on Twitter and I saw something cool. Somebody made a post of being all like, "Hey, why are all you awesome floofs single? You guys are such amazing people in the fandom, and blah 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 blah. And why are you single?" I was like, "Oh, cool. That sounds like a good question. I'm gonna ask the people that follow me that question." I went ahead and asked the people on Twitter, "Why are you furry single?" And the person who made the original post, quote unquote, blocked me, banned me, was like, "Nah, fuck you. How dare you steal the question, why are you single?" Sorry, what?
Woo. That's why they're single.
Right? That's literally why they're single. They're all like, "Oh yes, I'm going to clout chase on single furries. And if anybody else asks the question, banned, blocked." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
They don't even. I'm gonna hold these thoughts because this is kind of relevant. Yeah. But go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Let's start.
So we are going to start with somebody that's actually a friend of mine. Hey, yo, Azil says, "I've never learned the exact reason, but it's because there's a level of romanticism that I put into a potential partner that most felt they couldn't reciprocate, even if they felt highly of me. I've tried to learn to pull back and not to ask for too much, but I feel so much when I'm in love. That's why I'm single."
That's sadly common in the fandom, because a lot of people in the fandom are all about sex and not actual emotional connection, or people rush into emotional connections way too fast and not letting it time to actually develop before they dump the relationship.
Now, to be fair, I know this floof. They have a big heart. They have a huge heart, and they're all like, "Oh, I throw love at you because I love you immediately." And people are just like, oh, that's too much love. Hold back the love, even if you feel it overwhelming. But I feel like a person like this, they're eventually going to find somebody that is just as much like a love recipient as they are a love giver, and then they'll just take off. I feel like this is like not a problem. It's just a solution waiting to happen. All right, Nitro says, "Because most people in the fandom don't want a close monogamous relationship based on trust. They just want to put their dick in everything. It's been really hard."
I mean, that's why people put their dick in everything.
You know, it's been really hard is the reason why they want to put their dick in everything. Like, that's what she said. It's been really hard. But nah, whatchamacallit, I feel like the furry fandom has this, like, a little bit of a problem with being like, "Oh yes, everybody should get, like, 40 billion, polyamorous relationships, and everybody should just, like, trade boyfriends and husbands and wives all the time." It's just like, that's not realistic. Most people actually want monogamous relationships. Most people want trust and bond and all that kind of stuff. It's just fantasy overriding reality.
Okay, so I feel like open relationships can work where you get physical intimacy from anyone who you are able to, while the emotional intimacy is still available. I just think it's the fact that a lot of people in the fandom are able to give that emotional connection and want and receive love through physical intimacy, like cuddles and sex. Yeah, so that's probably why. Not only that, but the fandom is also very sex forward.
Oh yes, it is.
Like sexual activity and kinks and stuff are the forefront of the adult fandom.
Also,
which I'm not saying that everyone has to be a part about that, but it's just something that, like, the popular thing is being an absolute whore and big dick energy.
Wow.
Don't act like we don't know you use porn for your thumbnail.
Whoa. Anyway, but also a lot of furries are like socially awkward. Like they didn't have a lot of experience being social in high school and all that kind of stuff. So they get here, they get into an environment where everybody's just like, yeah, sex. And they're just like, oh, okay, cool. Sex. And then they completely forget about trust and bonds and relationships and, you know, mutually like consensual, like, what's that word for it? When you're like friends, but your relationships, whatever it is, where you build
friendship benefits.
No, when you build a basically the platonic part of your relationship. Anyway, unless
being a good friend.
No, being a good boyfriend.
What? I don't know what that's like.
All right, next one from Eclipse. I have no clue, but my first two relationships had guys who didn't appreciate my love and only liked me for my body.
Sorry, Connor.
to find someone that actually appreciates your appearance,
Like,
not
it's
as much as they
random.
appreciate your spirit. You need to find someone that appreciates all of you, not just that dump truck of an ass.
100% agree. Max the Husky says, I'm not able to at the moment to start a relationship because of finances, interfamily issues, and that I must be present for. Also haven't found the one yet, so no one to really click that connection. You know what I mean?
That is a respectable thing that they're able to immediately understand that they are not able to give the attention needed to their partner and will not actively put someone in a bad relationship because of that. That's huge.
Do you guys believe in the one? Do you guys actually believe in the one?
To some extent.
Thing from the Lord of the Rings, right?
No. The one as in like your one and only. All right, Drexel, do you believe in the one?
Not really. There's 8 billion people on this planet. The odds that you're only going to have the one is not feasible.
Me personally,
I'm not
I'm not sure if the one. I think the one is more of like a construct. Like when you find somebody that fits everything, they are the one for you. But there may have been many possibilities of other people that could have been your one. But the one you find is your one. You know what I mean? Like I've had a one
Like,
in my life before. Go ahead.
you mean it as in like a lot of people have the qualities of the one, but it really just depends on who you run into.
Yeah, well, run into at like. Here's the thing: there's lots of people in the world that have the qualities to be your one, but you have to meet them at a point of your life where they meet you at a point in their life where everything is just right and like the spark and magic happens. And the only way you find your one is if you actually put yourself out there and you're open to it and stuff like that. Because if you're not open to it, then your one might pass you by. All right, Comforter says, because I don't know how to take it to the next level. That's why they're single. Drexel, as somebody with like 40 boyfriends,
wow.
what is your advice on taking it to the next level?
Man's out here calling me. What the fuck? I don't have 40 boyfriends.
Well, take it.
in your closet.
21, but I don't have 40 boyfriends.
Well, you could have had 21 boyfriends if you took it to the next level. How do we take it to the next level?
I don't know.
Well, that's what we're trying to answer here.
I'm one of the people who don't know how to take it to the next level.
It's okay. If you really want to take it, though, to the next level, here's the thing. You have to take that leap. You have to make yourself vulnerable. You have to, take that chance that you're going to get rejected and hurt and that things are going to go bad. Because if you don't open yourself up to that way, to allow them the chance to either accept you or reject you, then you're always going to be in that perpetual place of like anxiety and energy, and you'll just never get anywhere. You have to jump. And when you jump, you're going to find the first time you jump, it's going to be really suck. It's going to be really, really scary. But then you jump and you're like, oh, it was like 2 feet. Okay, well, the next time I jump, it's not going to be so bad. Pretty much that. All right, Beretta Dark Wolf says, because I've been cheated on twice, and I know for sure one time. That's why they're single.
You're not deserve cheating bitches in your life. Go you.
Yeah. Let's be fair. People are going to do what people are going to do. Your life and your results should not be based on other people. Though, if you've been cheated on twice, maybe take a break. Maybe take some time to heal. Maybe evaluate, okay, I let 2 people that were bad into my life. What is it about these people that are attracting me to them? And maybe you'll find something that'll help you avoid it in the future. All right, Play Tendo says, because women don't like me.
And might.
Be gay.
Yeah. Hey, be gay. Do
All
crimes.
3 of us had the same thought.
Same thought, different wording.
Be gay. Do crimes. Come to the other side.
We all share
We got
the
bats and
same
balls.
We got microphone names directly to your testicles.
All right. Hugs and Snug says, I'm stubborn and have high standards.
My cup. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing: if somebody says they're stubborn and high standards, what that says to me is that they are looking for perfections in others when they probably haven't perfected themselves yet. I feel like somebody that is like stubborn and has high standards is like, hey, I might find the most amazing, like they're a 10, but they like gelato instead of ice cream.